this time of year when we get our wild cherries come in. And this is black cherries, wild black cherries, Prunus serratina. And they have a pit. Watch how much, just smush one in my hand and show you. There ain't much cherry to it, but they are delicious. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick the low-hanging fruit. This tree is loaded all the way up to the top. This is the one that Ida topped for me. That's the top of it right there. But see this little branch coming off, and that branch, I mean, if I wanted to, I could get a hook and kind of bring that down. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick a few of these before the wildlife gets them all. So I mean, they make a drink called Cherry Bounce right there. I guess it's kind of like the cherry wine. But I think I'm just gonna harvest some for a little quick snack. Maybe make some. I like to put them in milk with a little sugar and bash them up. Anyway, this is what I'm gonna do right now, and I'm gonna show y'all something a little bit. Alright, I hope I was recording. Anyway, I'm out here by the cherry tree. These are the wild cherries that are coming in right now. You see how they hang? Almost all of those are ready to harvest. So the best way to harvest them is just kind of run your hand down there, and they all just come off. When they ripe like that, they all just come off easy. And you can get those ones like this, just let them go. But the rest of these are pretty nice. I think that one's a little overripe, and see that one right there is just a little underripe, but it's still good. But whew, I tell you, it's nice. They got some weather coming, but it's nice that it's cooling us down. Man, it's been so hot. See this little. Oop, I'm gonna lose a few. Gotta be careful. But you lose a few. And this one has a lot that's still not ripe, so I'm not going to pick the red ones. They're very tart. They're very tart. Look, I wanted to show y'all this. I got up on my ladder and I got up here to this branch, but look at them all up here. Y'all see them? Wow. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. All the way up too. Next branch up has them. Oh my goodness. All the way up. But beautiful. Alright, y'all. I think these things are 2 pints. I'm not sure. But anyway, might make a preserve or a jelly out of this. I was thinking. So I mean, the weather's coming and it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So I'm gonna do something with this and gotta go pick the next berry. This is the next thing I was coming to show y'all. I'm gonna be picking some of these. I've done this in a damn stupid deer fly. I've been making some areas where the wild blackberries will grow, and there they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and start picking on these, and then I got another area over there I made, so I'll show you that. This is my other area. I kind of got, there's a few of them in there. They just ain't fully ready, but they got some that are ready. They got some that are in there that's ready. Came in here cutting a little bit. You gotta watch. I mean, we do have the slithery fellers around. Alright, y'all. They sure are nice. They ain't as plentiful yet as they will be, but I'm getting some. But here's the casualty of picking wild thorned blackberries. I think these are what we usually call June berries, but it's May, and they're gonna, in June, they all gonna be, all these red ones gonna be beautiful black. And then the next thing I'm gonna pick, after this, after I finish picking my blackberries, I'm gonna come pick my blueberries. Look at this, beautiful blueberries, huh? And I'll be picking that. Oh, look at this, it's beautiful, beautiful, huh? Everywhere. And this is my Titan blueberry. When I got this little thing was a twig, and here we go. Look at the size of these blueberries, and this is in a drought time. Big old giant blueberries. Look at that. Nice. We got some down here. I'm gonna pick that one and eat it and see. It has a flavor all its own too. It's not bad. That one's a little underripe, but I've tasted another one and oh my, they are good. I mean, that one's sweet for being underripe, and it was still sweet. So anyway, I'm gonna finish picking. I'll show y'all what I have after. All right, it's a small and modest haul today. Blackberries. I was thinking I was gonna get more than that, but I'll do some of that. I'll do some, maybe a jar. Wild cherries, blueberries. These are some onions and garlic that I pulled the other day. So I mean, not too bad. Onions, I mean, they're not huge or anything, but I didn't have big giant varieties. I got one squash. This is half that black currant tomato. I took the part with the worm out, so I'm gonna cut that up and enjoy that. And that's the cucumbers, of course. And there's the peas that I got a haul for seed for next year. So, all right, y'all. A little bit at a time every day. And one more thing. This is the last of the beets. So I'm gonna put those in a jar and ferment these. This is the last of the beets fermenting. I just put them on, and this is some sauerkraut, some cabbage I did. They're about 3 days in. So I did some sauerkraut before. Oh man, they came out good. Better than that store-bought stuff. And I want to do beets to see how beets. I got beets, onions from the garden. Then I went and picked some jalapeno peppers and put them in there. I even saw another little cucumber I had to get. So I might even ferment some cucumbers and do what's called sour dill pickles. Anyway, there you go. Y'all, I want to pick some more black cherries because I'm going to do ice cream today with black cherries. Plus I'm going to make some more jelly. But the jelly I made yesterday didn't set up yet. I mean, I'm not very skilled at making that stuff. I made jam before, but jelly is kind of different to me. I guess I'll just undo it and add a little bit more pectin. Let's see, if you put that water in there and you kind of sift through them. I already did this about 4 or 5 times. You get the stems to rise and they'll just kind of come out. But you don't want to lose your cherries because, boy, these ain't easy to pick. Alright, I'm just going to do this in a way that I can make from other recipes because I've never done this before with black cherries. I've done it with mulberries, but I'm just bashing them. I put a little water in there to kind of let them, but I'm just using a potato smasher to smash all the berries up. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna kind of heat this up and get the juices to come out of the berries a little bit. Then I'm gonna strain it. Alright, I'm just bringing it up to a good hot temperature, and then I'm gonna almost boil. I'm not gonna let it really get to a boil. I'm just trying to get the juices out. It's close, so I'm gonna turn it down and just let it stay on this heat for a little while. I'm gonna put a cover on it. Let it sit for a few minutes. I'll let it sit right there. About 10 minutes. So what I did is I took it out of the pot right there. I poured it in this little strainer. I'm getting the juice. I am going to get every bit of this I can out of here. It was not easy picking this many. Little bit of teensy tiny black cherries. Boy, it smells good. I gotta check the chicken. Alright, this was a little over 2 cups of that black cherry juice, and then I added these 2 that I had last night because they hadn't set up. I don't think I had enough pectin in it, so I added almost probably 3/4 of a whole pack of I think it's 1.75 ounces of pectin in a packet. Anyway, that's about what I added, about 3/4 of that. So I put it in here, and then I'm gonna cook this down until it comes to a boil. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add the sugar. I had about 3/4 of a cup of sugar for those 2 last night. I'm gonna add another 1.5 cups. Well, about another cup of sugar. I don't want to make it too sweet. Too sweet is not enjoyable. So there, once it starts boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and whoa. Too much. A little bit lower. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the sugar in. And we gotta keep stirring. Probably was a little too hot. Alright. I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar than that. Just about 1/8 of that cup. I'm kinda heating that's that noise you hear. So I'm gonna do this until it comes to a boil again, and then take it off, and then pour it in the cups, the jars, and then I'm gonna water bath it for about five minutes to seal them. So that's it. See how it comes out. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, it's back at boiling, so I'm going to turn the fire off and just let it cool down a little bit. Keep stirring for a while though. I'm going to stir until it stops boiling. What I did is I just put it off of the hot. I'm going to let it cool down right there a little bit. Give it a little stir. Let it cool down a bit and give it a good stir. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back into these, put it back into those 2, and then whatever else it fills up from whatever. Should fill up quite a bit more because I picked a lot more. Alright, I'm just gonna ladle. I took off most of the stuff that was skimmed off the top. Had a little bit of stuff floating. I'm gonna take off. Go ahead and ladle it into the jars. 5 of them. Not bad. I was hoping for 6, but I got 5, which is great. I guess I should show this. I'm gonna wipe the top of the cans, the jars, just to make sure they're clean. Alright. Put my lids on. Typically not supposed to put them in there without something on the bottom to protect them, but I'm just water bathing them for a few minutes, 5 minutes, in this pot. So I did this before, it works. Alright, go ahead and take them out. I turned the water down a little bit, the water bath right before, so it stopped boiling. But here we go. I hope it sets up this time. Really don't want to have to go through this again. Oop, already hear them clicking. So, alright. Let those cool down. Oh, yeah, they're popping right quick. Pop, 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 pop. Alright. Blackberry jelly. Yeah, 3 of them. Yeah, I'm popping. Nice. I'm sure it'll taste good. I just need it to set up now. Alright, y'all. Okay, I kind of got ahead of myself. I was gonna show how to make this ice cream. I put a... what was it? Oh. I took this thing of heavy cream, which was 1 pint of heavy cream, and I needed 2 cups. I needed 3 cups of heavy cream, so I just made it up with milk, and then I think 1 3/4 cups of milk. So all of that combined is, I used more milk, and then 1 cup and a little less than 1/4 of a cup of sugar, and I put the extract of the cherries, the black cherries, in there, and I stirred them all together, and that's where I'm at with this. And that looks beautiful, doesn't it? So it wanted 3 cups of heavy cream, but shoot, man, that'd cost more than buying ice cream. Heavy cream was expensive. So anyway, I just supplemented with with milk. So anyway, 3 cups of heavy cream, 1 cup and 3/4 of milk, and 1 cup and a little bit less than 1/4, 1 cup and 1/4 of sugar, and the black cherry juice extract. All right, now I'm going to get that's the frozen bowl you put in this ice cream maker. Okay, so here's the bowl. Just got it out of the freezer. I put it in there. It goes on that, and I put this. I think I pour this stuff in first. If I remember how to do this. Actually, I think you turn it on first. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna pour pour this in there. Little tidbits in there. Alrighty. So that's how that works, I guess. It's been years since I've done this. So anyway, so should have ice cream soon. Oh, by the way, this is supposed to take about 20 to 25 minutes. So, be back in a bit. Yeah, it's been about half the time. Look how nice it is, thickening up, looking pretty. This could be such a wonderful, wonderful treat. Can't wait to taste it. It's starting to look like soft serve there. Woohoo! Alright, 7 minutes left. Alright, I'm scooping it out and putting it into containers. I already scooped out and put it in a couple quart containers and stuff, so it can harden up a little bit more in the freezer. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Yeah. Oh man, perfect ice cream, perfect. All right, y'all. Wild pick black cherry ice cream. Awesome.